Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For this week's video, we'll be discussing my May beauty favorites. I do have quite a bit of product here to chat about, mostly skincare and then some makeup products. I will be filming a skincare kind of favorites video soon. I do have that in the books, and even though I do have that planned, I'm still going to discuss some skincare favorites with you guys today, just because I feel like, they're my favorites, so why am I not going to talk about them? My first favorite for the month is the Peter Thomas Roth 3% Retinoid plus high potency retinoid serum. Looks like that. I got this at Sephora and I've been using it since just about December of last year, 2015. I did start using it 1 day a week, and then I kind of transitioned into 2, and then the max that I've used it is three nights in 1 week. This is a retinoid product, or it does contain retinol, which is an anti-ager, and what it's supposed to do is it's going to diffuse any fine lines or any deep lines as well. It's going to really refine the texture of the skin. So every time I personally apply this at night, I wake up in the morning with really smooth, plump skin, and I absolutely love it. This is very lightweight. It absorbs onto the skin in like 3 to 7 minutes. This is supposed to improve the appearance of fine lines. It's also supposed to even out the skin tone. So I personally like to use this on evenings where I feel like my skin is gritty, or I feel like it needs some exfoliation. I apply this after cleansing the skin and after toning. I wait for my toner to dry, and then I go in with this product, apply it all over the skin, about 3 to 5 drops, and then sometimes I go in and apply it to the neck area as well. Tap it or pounce it around the skin, wait for it to dry, and then I go in with my other nighttime products. And then the day after, I do cleanse the skin and tone the skin, and then I always make sure to wear SPF no matter what. But when using a retinoid or retinol treatment, you definitely want to wear an SPF the following day, as retinols do sensitize the skin. So I definitely recommend this product to anyone that's looking to start an anti-aging regimen, or anyone who feels like they need to improve the tone and texture of their skin. My next favorite is the Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rosewater. I'm kind of running low on this. I do use quite a bit of toners. I'm kind of a toner obsessed. But this toner specifically I use when I'm feeling dry, or right after I do like an exfoliating mask, as I do want to kind of hydrate the skin after such an intense exfoliation. And this is supposed to be refreshing and hydrating, and you can use this any time of day if you're experiencing dryness or dehydrated skin. Every time I personally step out of the shower, I like to mist my face and neck, and sometimes like the back area here, with some toner, just to help lock in the moisture after, cleansing the skin or coming out of the shower. And I do like to use this as a setting spray when I go in with a matte or kind of a drying foundation. And I did use this today to set my foundation, and we can use it again. The pump here is fantastic. So I like to use this toner whenever I feel like my skin's a bit congested or gritty, or I feel like I have excess buildup. I use this after cleansing, and then I apply it with a cotton round, and then I apply it in an outward motion. You do want to avoid the eye area, as it does have glycolic acid, and that's gonna, kind of burn the eye area. But this does have 2% glycolic acid, which exfoliates the skin. This is great for anti-aging, as well as evening out any pigmentation that you may have from acne scarring. I did have a little bit of acne last summer, so that's why I kind of went in and purchased this to help me with the pigmentation that I had left over from the scarring, and I feel like this definitely helps with that. So I like to use this at night when I feel excess grittiness or congestion. I do like to go in with this right before I go in with a facial mask, as it does have glycolic acid, so it's going to exfoliate and kind of deep clean the pores before you go in with, say, anything that includes vitamin C or another exfoliator or anything that's firming or plumping to the skin. This is going to kind of guarantee that, you know, the product is absorbed by the skin. And it says right here that this is not recommended for acne erupted skin. So if you're currently experiencing, you know, a rough breakout, you know, which is more than like 2 or 3 blemishes, do not use this. My next favorite is the MURAD Renewing Eye Cream. This is the sample size, but I do have like 35,000 of these, as I do get these anytime we have training at work. But yeah, the bigger size of this is $80, and this is by MURAD, so it's the MURAD Renewing Eye Cream. And this is a step 2, so this is a treat and repair product. And what I do is I kind of go in and apply this on the orbital bone, and sometimes I'll bring it up all the way. This is firming, brightening, and hydrating to the eye area. This also contains retinol, which is going to diffuse any fine lines and reduces the appearance of wrinkles. I apply this day and night. I do kind of, you know, at night go in and apply like a massive cocktail of eye creams onto my eyes, and today I just woke up looking very refreshed and very bright underneath the eye area. I have been going under a little bit of stress, but, you know, as long as you're moisturizing and you're, you know, doing your AM and your PM routines, your skin shouldn't show it. Yeah, I absolutely love this. And until I stop receiving those samples, I am not going to purchase the $80 one. And now for a foundation favorite, I do have the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. This is in the shade 310. She looks like that. And I have been reaching for this foundation throughout the entire month of May whenever I want to create kind of like a matte look. I do have a little bit of an oily T-zone, and since I do work in front of a steamer kind of like the whole day, I do get quite a bit of shine around the T-zone. But when I wear this and I do set it with my NARS translucent powder, the amount of shine is greatly diminished with this particular foundation. And with me getting older, I do feel like I'm getting larger pores around this area. So this kind of has a little bit of a pore diffusing technology. So this really fills in the pores without causing you to break out. So this is non-comedogenic as well. But yeah, I really like to apply this with my beauty blender. I really like the coverage of this as well. I do go in with kind of like a second layer of this once my first layer dries, as I am a little bit conscious of this area since I did have quite a bit of acne last year around my hormonal area here. So I do like to go in with 2 layers on the chin area, especially when I wear this foundation. I do like the flexibility of this foundation where I can apply it with my Morphe brush or with a beauty blender. And my next favorite is the Marc Jacobs Instamarc Mirage Filter in 40. She looks like this. And on the inside, it's a little bit embarrassing. She looks like this. So this definitely needs to be replaced soon. I'm especially obsessed with the highlighting or under eye brightening powder. I feel like it's the perfect shade of yellow, and both of the powders are very finely milled, velvety, and just a great texture overall for underneath the eye area or to contour underneath the cheekbones. And what would a favorites video be without a highlighting powder to discuss? I have the LORAC Illuminating Highlighter in Daylight. And I just recently picked this up actually, but I've been obsessed since the day I first applied it. She looks like this. And this is apparently formulated with anti-aging antioxidants. Try saying that 6 times. So I feel like anything that's anti-aging after you're 30 is like your best friend. So kudos to them for adding that antioxidant into their product. However, what I like most about this product is that it's finely milled. I did have a little bit of a breakout around this area, so when I went in with my Becca highlighter, it really accentuated the texture that I had going on, so I was like, okay, I've got to try something different. So I went in with this instead, and it's so finely milled. And the illuminators in here again are so finely milled that it does not accentuate any texture or any larger pores that you may have. This powder is finely milled, velvety, smooth, just amazing. Amazing product here. And my next favorite is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Contour palette. I feel like you can create a number of looks with this palette. You can go from a very natural kind of look to a more smoky kind of look, which is, you know, what I've got going on today. I used only this palette for this eye look. You don't get any to very little fallout. And I feel like this is one of those, you know, holy grail kind of products. Whenever I feel like I'm in a rush or whenever I just really want to sit down and create something, I, you know, reach for this. And this color here is what I use to either set my concealer if I'm using that as a base, or what I use to set my eye primer with. This is also another most loved color here, and I like to use that in the crease a lot. Either when I'm just using this shade for a look, or when I'm using this, I really like to use this as my transition color. So my next beauty favorite comes from this blush palette from MAC, and we'll be discussing this shade here in particular. That shade is a MAC Peaches. Now I haven't worn a blush in quite a while. I'm kind of, you know, stopped wearing blush at the beginning of spring, and now that we're in summer, I feel like I need to start wearing blush again just to kind of add some more color and depth to the complexion. So yeah, I've been wearing Peaches, and I've been pairing that color with this LORAC highlighter that we just discussed. And this is what the combination just kind of looks like. There's a little swatch here on my hand. So this is the LORAC highlighter, and this is MAC Peaches. I just feel like both of these colors really complement each other. Blush that I'm wearing today, as well as the highlight that I'm wearing today. So my next favorite for the month is this MAC Boldly Bare Lip Pencil. Looks like this. Swatches like that. I really like MAC lip pencils. I feel like they're smooth and easy to apply. For this month, I've been pairing the MAC Boldly Bare lip pencil with the MAC Velvet Teddy lipstick. Looks like that. I forgot how much I liked MAC lipsticks. This is their matte formula, and again, it's very smooth and velvety. It's not drying at all to my lips personally, and it does not settle into any fine lines. But this is what that looks like together. So here we have the Boldly Bare lip pencil, and then here we have the MAC Velvet Teddy lipstick in a matte finish. And that is exactly the combination I am wearing today, and I've worn it quite a bit this entire month. Alright, and that does it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed my May favorites video. Be sure to let me know what your favorites for the month of May were. Maybe I can check them out or jot them down on my makeup wants list, because I do have a makeup wants list. And also be sure to like and subscribe to my channel so that you do not miss any future videos. Bye guys!